don't give an F if the controller is pink. I just wanted to play the bloody PS5. I'm getting another controller anyways. I'm straight, women turn me on. I ain't gay, get a life, and stop judging clunks for no reason. If people get upset because of the color controller you have, I feel like that's more of them being pissy in their own hand because, God forbid, you happen to like the color pink. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/insane people Facebook because, as I've stated before and as we'll always state, the S in social media stands for stupid as shit. So if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, if you guys would like to save 10% on your next order of gamer subs, use code Tommy at checkout, or click the link down below. It'll automatically apply the discount to your transaction, and it helps support the channel. Thank you. I have been saying this since the Lord revealed this to me a few years ago. Folic acid is poison, and was meant to steal, kill, and destroy. That's why they recommend it to every single pregnant woman. It goes into the baby and seeks to destroy them. All mother-effing stuff is caused from folic acid. Isn't that the stuff that helps your hair roots or something? Income tax is wrong. You shouldn't be fined for earning a living. Property tax is wrong. You shouldn't be forced to pay to keep living in a home that you already own. Sales tax is wrong. You shouldn't be forced to pay someone to allow you to buy something. Capital gains tax is wrong. You shouldn't be punished for investing in your family's financial future. Inheritance tax is wrong. Your heirs shouldn't be robbed because you died. Look, taxes are inevitable, just like death. The only problem I really have with them is I just kind of wish that they were advertised and such, like part of the price tags and everything that you happen to be buying at the stores. I would like to be able to know how much the stuff I'm looking at actually costs instead of trying to do math of like, okay, this state has this percentage and such, so I have to then add that on top of it because I'm in this month. I never really understood that. I just kind of wish that they would advertise that ahead of time, like, okay, 6%, so you mean to tell me the price is actually this amount. Okay. But also, those taxes do kind of wind up getting used for stuff that is kind of necessary, you know, like education and fixing the roads and stuff, even though the people on the roads sometimes take really, really long to do stuff. I work in nuclear industries, and the government regulations are insane. Imagine having a police officer watch every move you make, waiting for you to make a mistake so that they can fine you. That's exactly what the NRC does. You're always under investigation. Wait, hold up, so you're upset because people are making sure that you are not causing a nuclear disaster? Yeah, you know, it's not like we haven't had those before, and we need to do an effort in order to keep those from happening again. Concerning lying, now that I am old, I have to say the weirdest thing about common life on the easy and casual experience of lying. Yes, I can understand telling Grandma, oh, you'll get better, when facts speak otherwise. But why do good people waste their time as activists if the people in charge can lie about limits? A former congressman, George Santos, faces prison for fraud and theft, not simply lying, which appears to have no legal limit. I guess he broke a societal limit on blazing dishonesty. Why isn't this a bipartisan issue? If you think this is trivial, how would you react if this was your teenage kid or marriage mate? Yeah, sorry about the DNA test. You'll still send your usual check, right? Okay, could forms of autism actually be human evolution, adapting to technology? Nuclear power, epidemics, and your screen name and password require accuracy. or else. If you're on the spectrum, you may know what I mean. We are told to trust experts, while big money speaks volumes otherwise. Substance side effects, winning wars, assurances about social security. Expect your own vital interest here. Who to trust if no one can be truthful? In Russia, the most frightening thing an official can hear is you are lying to me. Reported about Putin. Stay away from open windows. China may be similar. Does this become a huge competitive advantage at some point? If we publicly stoned a false prophet once in a while, would that be helpful? Didn't they already do that? And didn't that already turn out to be something that's very, not morally acceptable? This was the following conversation in regards to this video. Crazy Karen almost detects car spotters at Alderley Edge. You blocked the pavement, you inconsiderate POS. What a man you are, attacking an old lady. Should have apologized. You would be left on that pavement if I witnessed this. Standing on the curb isn't blocking the pavement. If you know that the area is blocked the pavement, he could have stood somewhere else and did not. Did she ask the other guy to move? Anyway, men, apologize and get out of a woman's way. What sort of man are you? Oh yes, you gotta love it when people throw that statement around. Hooray. And she managed to go behind the other guy at the end of the video. Why? And she should have apologized. She's the one who had to go at him for no reason, blocking the pavement, and she is elderly. Real men don't do what this coward did. I assume that he would keep his gob shut if it were me. Ah yes, you tell them, keyboard warrior. Explain how standing on the curb is blocking the pavement, and if he was in the way, then the lady could have simply said, "Excuse me," rather than overreact like she did. Also, real men don't retaliate when someone acts aggressively/rudely towards them. Real men don't have emotions? Yes, they do. He's a human being, not a robot. Having emotions doesn't make you a coward. It's an 80-year-old woman. No matter what, she is in the right. Bullshit! The fact is, if it is done the same, and him and his mate gave it the large, both would taste the pavement. He is a pathetic coward of a man. Are you Muslim? I'm not exactly sure what any of that has to do with any of this. I know the area, mate. The pavement widens. I am asking around and already know where he is based. I've been on that pavement several times, and I can tell you right now, it stays the same width all the way across. It's wide enough for two people to walk side by side on. Plus, you can literally see her go behind the second guy at the end there. Also, basically threatening violence isn't good. I think talking would be better. Yeah, today I learned swinging a bag at someone saying, "Get out of my way" is right. Well, according to you it is. Lacking manners is never right. And what does religion have to do with this? Plus, how is he a coward for reacting how anyone would in this scenario? Well, thank you for that being on the internet. By the way, this is the following video. Fortunately, it's only a short, so it's 10 seconds long.
Get out of the way.
Excuse me? Oh, shut up your bag!
You know, if you usually see people with cameras and everything, it's nice and kind of courteous to walk behind them, especially on a road that is wide enough for 2 rows of people to be there. Also, if they are on the curb, they are not in the road. They are also not impeding the sidewalk, which has already been stated. People that happen to live in the area, it's wide enough. You can even see in the background that there is wide enough areas for 2 people to walk on. But, you know, there's people on the internet, like the examples that we have just seen, that state that, being a man is certain thing this, certain thing that, and also, if you're old enough, you're always in the right. And yes, there are some bad apples at car meets, or, places where nice cars are shown. Yes, very much so. However, because of the people actually caring about the event, the majority of the people there will actually do things to stop the bad apples from from occurring. And this coming from me actually having experience with dealing with bad apples at past car meets myself. Because the people that like going to that event will want to come back to the event. The people that come in to just cause disruption and chaos and everything are very much not the frequenters.
Hey, we need an open season on cyclists.
Call me extreme. Okay, you are extreme.
The worst behavior us Europeans are responsible for.
I feel like your history books would state otherwise. We being? I'm a bit conflicted by this suggestion, being like the majority of people I know, variously a motorist, cyclist, and a pedestrian.
We, as in everyone that doesn't cycle. We, the entire rest of the world, hate you from the bottom of our hearts. You people are a total nuisance on a functioning society.
But I'm a motorist, so yes, a nuisance in that respect. Look, I might not be the biggest fan of cyclists in my area, but I'm not calling for people to be going out and ending their lives. Holy crap, you very much are the dude in the replies of most tweets that say, I speak for everyone when I say you need to shut up. But with that, that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!